welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you for stopping in. Look, today we're going to be doing a how to make deviled eggs my way. Um, you know, if you notice, I did a video previously on how to make boiled eggs my way. Um, and today is just a follow-up on, hey, if you have some boiled eggs and you want to be fancy and do some deviled eggs while you have them already made, some leftovers, you can do that. But I just want to show you how I do it my way. Let's check it out. Okay, so these are my ingredients. I have my Duke's mayonnaise, my yellow mustard, black pepper, garlic, paprika, parsley flakes, some sweet relish, not dill relish, and I have some hot sauce. It can't be called deviled eggs if it's not a little kick to it. Now, I don't normally use Old Bay hot sauce. This is just something I wanted to try out. I normally use Frank's hot sauce, but this is what I have. And of course, we have the celebrities right here. Some boiled eggs. I have 2, 4, 5. So that should give us 10 deviled eggs. Then I have a teaspoon, a tablespoon, and my potato masher. And this is going to be my mixing bowl and my serving plate. All right, so check it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to break our boiled eggs. Should be just just crack it on the side. And remember, on my last video, you can see that how you can have a no-fail way of peeling your boiled eggs where it's not pulling away the white. This is, look at this. It's been in the refrigerator for a few days. And then I take a little water, rinse it off. Look at that. Just put it inside my bowl. And like I say, just go to each one. Look at that. It's just peeling away with no problem. And like I said, this is good. Doing it the way I told you, it's going to give you a great little snack or breakfast or lunch if you want it. Perfect boiled egg. All right, let's hang in there. I'm gonna do the rest of them. Y'all just hang out. Okay, so look, I got all my deviled eggs, peeled all my deviled eggs. And what I'm gonna do, since I rinsed them, I'm gonna just lay them on my paper towel just to kind of, dry them off a little bit. And then I'm gonna slice them in half, take the yolks out, put them in the same bowl that I have, but I'm gonna wipe this bowl out and make sure it's dry. And check this out. All right, so like I said, I just take my paper towel, just kind of roll off the wetness, and that's what I did. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my knife, I'm gonna slice it in half. Okay, got my yolk. I put my yolk in my bowl. Try to clear off some of that. See? All right. I put that on my plate. And do the same thing with this. That's all we're doing. We're just taking the yolk out, right? And putting the white on the plate. You see what I'm doing? Now notice what I'm doing. I'm not cutting it this way. You don't want a lopsided. You don't want no deviled egg like that. You want it lengthwise. You want to cut it lengthwise like that. See? Cut it right like that. And kind of make it nice. Listen, even if it's just for you, listen, make sure it's nice for you. It don't have to be for other people. Listen, you practice makes perfect. You get good at doing it for yourself, and when you do it for other people, you won't have nothing to worry about. See, look at that. That's decent. You see that? All right. All right, so I'm gonna go through the other ones, and I'll come back and show you what the deal is. All right, so family, if you notice, okay, we got our egg whites. They look gorgeous. We got 10 egg whites. We did not lose any because we did it the way Hey Dad said to do it. And you got to look at my video, the previous video on how to make boiled eggs my way. It'll show you how you don't lose an egg. All right, and then we have our egg yolks here. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix our filling, and we'll be right back. Oh, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put in. I'm not putting a whole lot of what I showed you in there because it's a little bit of it, but I'll keep you I'll keep you on to it. Hold on. Okay, so look, I'm going to add a pinch because we pinching right now, and this is just a pinch of garlic powder. That's a pinch, sprinkle. That's it. Because this is a little bit of stuff. You got to be careful with this. We want to add a pinch of black pepper. This is just ooh right there. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add just a little bit of the yellow mustard. If you don't like yellow mustard, you can use a little vinegar, because vinegar is basically giving you that same flavor as yellow mustard. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use you don't have to use the sweet relish. I mean, I really just like the juice from the relish, and this is what I did. See that right there? See that juice? That's all I add right there. We'll add as needed. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my mayonnaise, because the mayonnaise is really the celebrity in this stuff. I'm going to do a tablespoon. We'll do a tablespoon of mayonnaise. One. Then I'm going to do a second one. This is heaping. This is a heaping tablespoon. Two. Boom, boom. Right there. All right. And now what we're doing, we're using the back of the spoon to mash this. Now, y'all remember I had the potato masher. See, let me go get that. And you make sure your hands is clean. Number one, make sure everything is clean, I thought I already told y'all in the last video to make sure stuff is clean, but I'm gonna verify it again. Make sure your stuff is clean. Let me show you the potato masher. The potato masher, you can do all like this. I usually use the potato masher if I've got a large portion to do. If I've got more than if I've got more than a dozen or two, I'll bring out the small hand mixer, the electric mixer, to make this thing decent. But it's not a lot to really worry about. So all we're doing, just making this nice. And like I say, this is just something, just to make it fun for the family. It's nice to come home to a little surprise appetizer. This is a nice, this is what you call an appetizer. This ain't no meal. This is something to grab, and see what I'm doing is I'm trying to mash it to get them large pieces. You see, get them large pieces out. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? I'm mashing it. You got to mash it. Don't want them big hunks. Nobody wants no big hunks of yolk in they devil eggs. And if that's what you're doing, you need to mash it. Nobody wants to eat no big, big pieces of eggs in a devil egg. I mean, come on now. You see? Look at that. You see? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add me a pinch of salt. That's what I did forget to show y'all. A little pinch of salt. I'm just adding little sprinkles. You see? And see, at some point, if I get it where I want it to be, I'm going to taste it. But this is what the deal is. You want to make sure it's flavorful. You're looking for flavor. A deviled egg, you're looking for flavor. Okay? You want it to have a little bite to it. You don't want it spicy. You don't want no spicy deviled egg. Now, you do have some fancy. My brother-in-law, he does deviled eggs with the shrimp on top and crab double. I mean, he does some really fancy stuff, and I'm very impressed with how he does it. But I just like the traditional. It does good sometimes, but it's nothing like just a traditional, good old deviled egg. And that's actually my good brother-in-law, Kendrick. I love that boy. I love the brother. He's my guy. But look what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? All right, so we're gonna take us a little bite, little taste, and see what's going on here. That's actually not that bad. That's good right there. Now what I'm gonna do, that's nice. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add me, look what I'm doing. I'm adding the hot sauce. Okay, you don't have to use Old Bay hot sauce. I only had this in the cabinet. Y'all use whatever you want to do. I usually use Frank's, but this is what I had. So watch this. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. That's about 12 drops. And guess what? You won't even be able to tell a difference. Watch. I'm telling you. It's adding flavor. It's not making it spicy. Now, if you start adding some red pepper flakes and jalapeno and all that kind of stuff, that's something different. But I will also tell you this. With the relish, notice what I say. I use most of just the kind of like the juice, because another thing that the juice does is it kind of helps to thin it out a little bit. You see, that's another thing. I don't like no dry devil filling, because it'll make you like you want to choke. And then I don't like it watery. You see, I don't like it watery. But this is a good, you just kind of like want it like a cake batter consistency, like a pudding. You see what I'm saying? And because this is just for the house, you know, I've got a few little baby pea. I mean, this is decent. This is decent. I like this. See, this ain't. We're gonna end up eating this before the evening's out. Watch it. Right there. All I'm gonna do. That's nice. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add me a little salt, just a pinch. Right there. Boom, boom. And we're done. We're done with the filling. We are done with the filling. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put all of my seasonings and my fillings and all back. And we're going to start filling these deviled eggs. Y'all hanging there with me? Okay, family. All right, so we got our deviled egg filling. Okay. And then, like I said, I have my, I got my deviled eggs plated up. Now, if I was going to have some company, I would put it on a nice plate like this, or like a deviled egg tray or something like that. But since it's just us at home, watch what I do. This is what I did. I transferred them right to me. I got the closest clean Rubbermaid container I got. This is really like a meal prep container. And that way, all I got to do is after I get done, I can throw my top right on there, boom, and close it up. All right. Now, I'm going to go in and fill these. And I'm going to show you how I'm still keep it looking fancy. Watch this. Okay, so this is where I'm using my teaspoon. I use my tablespoon for the mayonnaise. But I'm going to use my teaspoon to fill them. This is all we're doing. Now, if I had a large amount, I would probably use like a baker's, icing, the little bag that they fill the icing in and squeeze it in. Or you can just use a regular old Ziploc bag. Matter of fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you all that. Watch this. Okay, so look, what I did is I got me a quart-size Ziploc bag. And I just put it inside a mug. Got me a regular mug. Look at that. This is a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And a Merry Christmas mug. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take all the filling. And put it inside there. Now we're getting fancy. I'm going to show you how to make it real fancy. And you ain't had to use no outside filling. Now I learned this from my sister Sheila from GTBC. She's one of our catering sisters at the church. she showed me this. This is how she fills her eggs. And I said, wow, I am on the late show because it makes it so much easier when you got 50 to 60 eggs you got to fill for a party or an event or something. You don't have time to keep using your spoon and all that kind of stuff. You see that? And it makes it look so much, you're going to see it makes it look so much neater. You see? Watch this. And get all the essence out. You want to get all of it now. Okay. All right. Now, hold on for 1 second. Okay. All right. So now, got me. I'm pulling. Everything is still. Everything is in the bag. But watch this. I'm gonna get the air out. Squeeze the air out. Zip it. Bang bang. All right. And then now, I'm gonna cut the corner. Now this bag is funny because it actually kind of square, so you got to be careful what kind of bag you get. Let's just cut a pinch off like that. Okay, and then we're going to bring everything over. Look at what I do. Watch what I do. Just like you in a baking class. Watch this. Look, watch this. You gotta be careful now. Look how, ooh. Bang, bang. Okay. Gotta be careful. And see, that's why I say it depends on what kind of bag you get. For these Ziploc bags, they make them where they can stand up and it makes the bottom square. So it's kind of like you got two pieces coming out, and you got to be careful how you cut it. But look at it. You see what I'm doing? You just got to be careful. And trust me, people that come to eat, they don't give a daggone. They don't care how you put the stuff inside the egg or not. They just want to eat. And y'all get down in my comments and tell me, are y'all worried about how the filling is, or you worried about how it tastes? You don't give a daggone if I use a fork to put it in. You just want to make sure it tastes right. Because y'all know them eggs y'all eat, and they be tasting so dry, and it make you, you got to hurry up and get something to drink. God, boy, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. Or they be all wet. The egg whites be all wet, and then the be all soupy and stuff. Y'all get your act together. Do it like Hey Dad. Listen, it say Hey Dad for a reason, because Dad, I'm a dad. I'm trying to tell you how to do it right. And even if it ain't done right, how to do it nice. Listen, we're going to get all this. We're going to use all this up. And you find the ones that you weren't really generous with. Find those ones that just need a little bit more. See? And like that. And like I said, this bag, this wasn't a good example, but it's okay. It's okay. Got that? And we're going to use all this filling, I'm telling you. Okay. Very good. All right. Okay, so, that's pretty much it. Now what we get to do is we get to be fancy. And that was what the purpose of that paprika, all right? All that is no flavor to it. It's just for decoration. Now I'm going to try to do this. This is a big container. I'm going to try to do it without splashing it. I wish I had some smaller holes, but we'll see. I'm taking it easy. See how I'm just making it. Watch it. Take it easy, Charlie. Just a little bit. There we go. That looks real nice when you're having a party. Don't it look pretty? Just a pinch right there. And this is what I'm going to add, the parsley flake. Parsley flake has no flavor to this. And this is just, again, like I said, this is just for decoration. When you're having your party, have it real nice. Nice little cookout, something. See? That looks nice. I like that. All right. And that's that. So all we're going to do now, I mean, they really, they really look good, damn. I'm not even going to eat one because I'm going to let my family eat it because they love double eggs. They look so good. I'm going to just put the container on and put it in the refrigerator. All right, so there you have it, guys. You know, it's my way of doing how to do your own, double eggs my way. Hope you got something out of this video. And before you go, hit that like, the thumbs up button, and that subscribe button if you haven't done it, and also that notification bell. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, and stay tuned for the next one. Take care.